Sort of different acting experiences. You're obviously a bit older than these guys, but there's a real fluidness to how you seem to get along and interact and appear to be high school students. How did you achieve that? Anything specifically?
We just rehearsed a lot.
Yeah.
And we did things. What the good thing was like Seth and Evan and I were really good friends before Superbad, and then you know, we generally a lot of times Evan just has parties all the time.
Yeah.
So Evan would just really have parties like all the time, which was a good thing, and people would come over and we started hanging out socially.
Sure.
And then Michael and I, Judd asked us to start hanging out like a month before, and we just started hanging out, and we just like became really good friends right off. It was one of those really easy type of things to becoming friends. And then Chris, when we found Chris, same thing, just like-minded, same sense of humor.
Yeah.
And just like quick friendship formed.
Saturday was actually a crazy night for me. Seth's parents were throwing this party, like a get-together, cocktail casual.
Wow.
And then we went to a nightclub.
You got in?
We got right in.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
You would have loved it.
You didn't have any trouble fitting in with these, and I mean, you've obviously known Evan and Seth, and you've worked with the director before, and so you have sort of these inbuilt relationships. Because you've come onto this role sort of separate. These guys are sort of central characters, and you've come into the process a bit later than them. Is that right?
Yeah.
How much of your character is constructed versus how much is maybe exaggeration of your own self or something like that?
I think Focal is like a very exaggerated version of himself. Yeah.
I am McLovin. Hello, Mindy.
Okay. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Makes me feel young again.
I wish they would stop wrestling those plates around.
Bit distracting.
Stop wrestling!
Is this someone going like this?
Yeah.
Bunch of plates?
Yeah. The star power.
They actually stop. They recognized that was
That's right. They knew who you're dealing with there. Yeah.
Well, I feel like it just sounded like they were just like taking plates and going just like scratching them against each other.
Just shuffling them. Yeah.
I wonder if that'll pick up on the audio.
Probably not. You're just probably going to see Jonah like hitting the wall and you're like, what the heck is it?
Shut up!
Stop!
Shut up! Please!
You can explain yourself to the.
It just looks like so stupid and weird.
There's the sound of plates.
If you guys can't hear, there really was the sound of plates. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not really crazy.
Well, when we had when Seth was here, he talked about. I sort of asked him that if he ever puts on acting mask, if he goes through any process or sort of tries to become a character, and he thought that was the most ridiculous thing. But you've gone to acting school, if I'm not mistaken, and you've been working on TV and stuff. So you guys have a bit more of a formalized background. Do you have any sort of process of becoming characters or anything like that?
Not me.
No.
No, I just read the script and try and be familiar with the character and what I think it is, and
sure.
Go from there.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think about it all the time, like the months leading up to what I know I'm doing it, and then just trying to think about what kind of. I mean, you don't know nothing like I don't like go live in the woods or anything like that, but like become a cobbler in the Italian meadows. But I'll write a lot of stuff down, like in like a notebook or something.
Yeah.
Just things that like might have happened to him or whatever, like things that you might be thinking about.
Yeah.
Especially with this character, a lot of stuff. I also went back and looked at a lot of stuff, try and connect it to myself in any way that I can.
Yep. Sure.
Things that I would identify with.
Thanks for taking him, Seth.
No problem.
I can't imagine what you're going to do without each other next year. Evan told me you didn't get into Dartmouth. You going to miss each other?
No, I don't miss each other.
Yeah, I'm going to cry myself to sleep every night.
Me too.
When I'm out partying.
Go to school, boys.
Bye. Take care of those.
Speaking of the places where they're from, these guys, they're Canadian. They sort of have this real Canadian sense of humor. I know that, like Mike, you're Canadian. Do you think there's a specificity to that? Like, is there actually a Canadian sense of humor?
I don't know. I don't know who 7 of them were really influenced by. I don't think there's. I mean, I never thought about it. I mean, the people that I was really influenced by are like Bill Murray and Monty Python. You know, I don't know if there's a specific Canadian sense of humor. Like, there's much more of a defined British sense of humor, I think.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know about Canadian. I mean, if there is such a thing as Canadian,
I think Canadians get are more influenced by British humor than American.
I think so. Yeah, maybe. If there is such a thing as actual Canadian humor, I don't think it's very funny. Because I've seen like Canadian stand-ups doing Canadian humor, and it's just not funny at all. Like Canadian jokes, I just find it so stupid. I don't think many people do that though. Yeah, that's stuff.
Chris, you've this is as a first-time actor, this is a real immortal kind of comedic character, and people are gonna thank you, and people are gonna really remember this character for a long time, and it's a catchphrase, and it's a real. It feels like a real cultural point. Have you been surprised by that? Did you have any concept of that when you were shooting?
No, not at all. I was just surprised.
We were talking about it
in the movie, but I guess they would. I would.
That people were gonna really like McLovin.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah. Even while we were shooting, we were like, people are gonna be calling him McLovin.
Yep.
A lot.
Fake ID.
Wait, you changed your name to McLovin? Doesn't even have a first name, it just says McLovin! This guy's either gonna think, here's another kid with a fake ID, or here's McLovin, the 25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor.
Best of luck, guys. And actually, if you just 1 second, I've got magazines for you.
Oh, awesome. That's the best interview we've done. This is like one of my favorite interviews we've ever done.
Oh, so glad.
Usually the questions are not have any thought.
Oh, this, yeah, I saw this yesterday, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that Leo?
Really cool, yeah.
That's Leo. You get to be on the video.
Oh, thanks, man. There's like a review, right?
There's a review and there's a feature. And again, if you had just 1 second, sorry to be a bear, but if you would sign a feature, that would be unreal.
Wow.
How good is that picture?
Oh, wow.
Sign it here?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be
Sure,
great.
man.
I won't.
That's okay.
I feel like we shouldn't have let them dress us this way. I regret this picture ever being taken.
Do you? I reckon that's one of the
Stupid
funniest things I've
idea,
ever seen.
dressing like Hugh Hefner. It's such a stupid idea.
I think it's the middle finger that makes it.
The middle finger's good, but I wish we weren't dressed this way.
I got out so lucky. Oh, you're so funny.
Engage.
Hey, Becca.
You're like the coolest person that's ever talked to me, and I blew it.
Come on, you didn't blow it. I think maybe...
That is bona fide badass.